Hey, so I wanted to do a video. I just saw the movie. I know I'm behind the times here. I'll explain why. Don't Look Up. So I just want to say I consider I'm not a big fan of Hollywood necessarily, um, but I consider that art. That was legitimate art, and the kind of qualification for that is it legitimately uh, inspired emotions. And you know, I think that's kind of like the definition. Basically, if something moves you, um, that's art to you. So I really think it was a well made movie. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna post a couple links below, just with the Sapphire Experiment, which is now like Orion Energy or something like that. Um, Clean energy and an energy policy that prioritizes life on Earth over anything else um, is the only job of our government. Um, it's polluting the air is no different than polluting the water in the sense that you're going to have consequences to that. It doesn't just disappear. It can't be swept under the rug forever. And we need to take some level of responsibility for the mass of our atmosphere. Now, what I think is kind of accurate is the the scale of the problem as represented in the movie. Um, it can be overwhelming and terrifying, but it's never too late to start. Um, you know, to the last day, however quickly it comes, you should be taking steps to mitigate that. There's at the end of the movie a bunch of like super rich and powerful escape to this like paradise planet, and I just life is there's no fairy tale ending for anyone. There life is difficult and it's a struggle, and that's it kind of gave like a nice like, oh, humanity persists type ending, which it will. But we need to be intelligent in our energy policy. We need to stop the uh, global homogeny of oil and coal and push forward with clean, safe, next generation nuclear technology. And nuclear technology in the sense that you're breaking things down on the atomic level. I don't care. There's so many technologies out there now. It's disgusting that we are still polluting like we are. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video, and I'm about to go shovel some snow and all that. But I know it's coming. I know this summer is gonna be. I don't mean to smile. It's gonna be a nightmare. Um, because this uptick in storm activity, this is very, very new to climate change. Up until, I believe, as little as 3 years ago, there was no real documented uh, increased frequency of major storms or increase in average storm intensity. And I certainly don't think that's the case anymore. And it's happened incredibly quickly. And if that pattern persists, um, which is extreme weather events, and their frequency and intensity. If that pattern persists, I mean, this summer, the next summer, it's gonna be a terrifying planet. You know, these storms are getting serious. Oh, right now it's wintertime here, so we're not really seeing it. We're not really seeing the forest fires, at least not on the news anymore. But these things roll around every year, and they seem to be getting worse and worse with this like rapid intensity. Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to say I really enjoyed that movie. It was. Oh, I mentioned I was literally signed back up for Netflix just to see Don't Look Up, and I wrestled with it for quite some time. Like, I'm gonna pick because now I'm gonna have it for like probably a month or two at least. If they and I might cancel another subscription, whatever. I might change back and forth between different streaming providers, but I really wanted to see that movie, and I have to say it was well made. The metaphor was not so in your face that it would have been strongly debated, I think, if that was the intention or if it was just another kind of meteor movie. It might not have been debated at all. People might have just kind of not picked up on it as like a subtle subtext. The fact that they came out and said it definitely made it more impactful, I think. And quite frankly, the reason it was promoted as a global warming metaphor is the reason I wanted to see it so much. Because that's, close enough to reality that it's both terrifying and heart-wrenching, Yeah. So that's it. I'm gonna go shovel now.